All right, in August of 2009, I was in a world where I didn't belong. Nothing seemed normal and everything was uncontrollable to me. Little did I know I was in the middle of a panic attack, and at the time I had no idea what was going on. There was no sense of control and no understanding what was going on. According to Carlos Blanco, panic disorder is a disabling psychiatric condition. You have a chemical imbalance in your brain and you are just not able to function in reality. Anxiety has many different symptoms and treatments today. Has anybody experienced anxiety? I'm sure we all have with our speeches. Common stuff like sweating, shaking of the hands, getting really flushed, or butterflies in the stomach. That's just common anxiety, but little does everybody know that there's anxiety beyond that, to where you are not able to function in reality without some sort of treatment. And symptoms for that are depression, uncontrollableness, overwhelmingness, tightness of the chest, pounding heart, heart palpitations, stuff like that where you just can't function in your own body. This is my visual aid. Where the blue marks are, this is what a normal brain is sending neurotransmitters throughout the brain and the receivers, but when you are having a panic attack or having extreme anxiety, which is anxiety disorder, your brain is doing 10 times the work and it can't send it to the receivers. So you can look at that, it's really interesting, but it's the blue marks. Anxiety is an imbalance of neurotransmitters and it's extreme activity in your brain that's trying to balance stuff out. Causes anxiety disorder and panic attacks, this is the need for treatment. When you get these symptoms, you need treatment to fix it. You can't just let it go. Because of the chemical imbalance in our brains, treatment's needed for anxiety disorder. One of these treatments is medication. It's used to change specific brain or neurotransmitter functions. Like in those pictures, when you see you guys will see it, there's imbalances in the receivers, and the medication chemically balances that and blocks where the transmitters are going and how they are being received. The serotonin levels promotes a balanced effective. So the serotonin in the medicine balances out the imbalance in your brain. There's 4 ways to manage anxious thoughts. This is intake change. So in changing your eating habits, you can manage, like if you're eating a bunch of junk food, that's not good for your thoughts. So just eating nutritiously can help that. Breathing, taking deep breaths, not panicking and hyperventilating. Practice mindfulness with shifting awareness. Being aware of your surroundings and being aware that you are in the middle of a panic attack. And just relaxing, being in a comfortable environment and not freaking out about everything. According to the article Understanding Anxiety, anxiety sufferers who persevered with yoga found they could relax quickly and ease their anxiety. So exercising can be a great thing for anxiety and panic disorder. I personally like to run when I'm feeling stressed or anxious. It helps me think through the thoughts in my head and what's actually happening to me. In September of 2009, I was actually put on medication, and that helped the panic attacks and the chemical imbalance in my brain. But you can also go through therapy, exercising helps, just the 4 ways that I mentioned. And if you're feeling the symptoms of anxiety, go get checked out, because it can be a life-changing thing between panic attacks and normal reality. So there's many symptoms of anxiety, and there's many treatments that can be done to fix it. And